Hello everybody, how is it going? My name is Lucas, and today we are going to be checking out some sonotone fusion guitar strings made right here in the USA. And guys, if it's your first time here or if you've been here before, guys, make sure you are subscribed. I do lots of cool stuff here. I do giveaways, I do Axe Effects tutorials, I do gear reviews, and I don't want you to miss any of that cool stuff. So without any further ado, let's jump right in to talking about the sonotone strings. I'm going to give a little disclaimer. These strings were sent to me to review, but the guys at Sonotone have no control over the actual review itself. So everything you're going to be hearing is going to be my own personal opinion. And I know string reviews can be sort of a weird thing because sometimes strings really don't alter your sound, and it's more about feel and kind of how they perform. So I'm going to do my best to kind of give you my impressions on how they feel and just kind of the overall vibe that I got from it. So I'm going to play some clean and do a little bit of distortion type stuff. So I'm going to play a little bit and give you some clean sounds. I'm using my parts caster. It's a Warmouth roasted maple neck with a Fender Mexican player body from 2020 with the stock pickups. So here's some clean tones. I know those were just simple chords, but I kind of wanted you to hear how the strings sound when you're just playing some normal clean type stuff. That was on my neck pickup there, and they have a very good clean tone to them. They do. They have very good clean tone to them. I like them a lot whenever you're playing on cleans. So feel-wise, which I think is kind of the most important thing whenever you're playing strings. So all of the things that you've come to expect from all of the major string brands, these strings are right there with them. Out of the pack, they weren't rusty. That's important because a lot of strings can be rusty sometimes when you get them out of the pack. They don't have a brittle feel to them. They don't alter your sound either, because some of the strings I've played in the past that have had a special metal coating on them, they've kind of altered your sound a little bit, but these don't. They don't alter your sound at all. It is a custom alloy, so I don't exactly know what alloy is in it to be exact, but the alloy is fine. It's not rusty. The coating on them, there's no, like, they're not coated, like other coated strings, but what I meant is like the actual, like, the metal that is on them, it's not flicking off. It's not black. I've had them on here for about almost a month, and they get a fair amount of playing time, and nothing's flaked on them at all. This is a 10 to 46 of the Fusion set. That's the ones that I was sent. The pull on them, meaning the tension on them, it feels a little bit heavier than most normal 10 to 46 strings, which is not really a good or a bad thing. I'm just kind of letting you guys know. So what I mean by that is I had a pair of progressive tension strings, meaning that they're not the same tension all the way through on here before, and when I put the fusion sonotone fusions on here, the pull was more, which is to be expected because these aren't progressive tension strings, and it felt a little harder, not to say harder, but the tension felt a little more than a normal 10 to 46 string. Just putting that out there. That's what it felt like to me. I didn't have a accurate way to measure it, but that's what it felt like to me. I mean, I got used to it after playing a little bit, but I just kind of wanted to throw that out there for you guys to know. Now I'm going to move on over to my bridge pickup, and I'm going to play some a little bit of distortion sound so you guys can hear what that sounds like. And this is going to be on the bridge pickup. That gives you some little taste of the distortion sounds. To me, these strings live up to their name. They are very much a fusion type string, meaning that they're good for like, like clean stuff, light breakup stuff, sort of like what I just played. You can maybe get away with like some classic rock type stuff, but that's where I would absolutely draw the line. And maybe even some jazz in there too. I forgot if I said that. That is where I would absolutely draw the line with these strings. It's kind of weird saying this, but I don't think they're really geared toward the type of person who's like tuning really low or playing like some high distortion type stuff, which I'm sure they can get away with it with that, but I just don't find that that's their forte. I find that they kind of live from that clean to like rock, classic rock type of vibe. That's kind of like exactly like where they fit in. And like I said, they're really good strings, okay? They're kind of a newer player to the market, which can kind of scare some people off. But I wouldn't let that scare you off. They're made in America. They're made in Massachusetts. They're really high quality strings. Well, another cool thing about them is that when you put them on, they don't really have a very long stretch out period. So when you put them on, you stretch them out a little bit, you play a little bit. I don't think I only had to tune up maybe twice. Once it was right there, and then a little fine tuning right after, and they were good to go. Like I said, I've been playing them for about more or less about a month, and they've been very fantastic. So guys, that's gonna wrap it up on the Sono toe strings. I'm really thankful for the opportunity to review them. They're great strings. If you're tired of you want something a little different, and you're tired of playing all the other major manufacturer strings, check them out, guys. Made in USA, very good. Some awesome fusion sonotone strings. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around, checking out this video with me. If you thought it was cool, leave me a like. I would greatly appreciate it. And guys, I'll check you in the next one. Peace.